Hi guys, Eric West here, HawaiiRealEstate.org, coming to you live for the first time in quite a while. But I've been waiting for my special guest, Daniel, to come back to the west side, which as we know is the best side, the blessed side. I love it. And this is an official Maui fix, of course, but we're also going to talk about the best snorkel spots on Maui. And the reason for that is because Daniel here used to be a very accomplished waterman. You did all kinds of dives and surfing, and I would say you've probably hit about every snorkel spot there is to hit on Maui.
Snorkeling.
Extreme snorkeling. And if you're not familiar with Daniel's story, we might get into it a little bit, but don't forget to visit helpdaniel.org. When you're done watching this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, subscribble, and show the aloha. So, Daniel, if you had to break it down real quick, what would you say are the top 3 snorkel spots that every person must visit while they're on Maui? If you had to pick 3, which 3 would you pick and why?
Easy access spots with free parking. You can get from the shore straight out, just like where we are, beautiful Ka'anapali Beach. Sound of the ocean. You can get a beautiful sunset here. You can swim with turtles.
So this is on the list right here.
Easy access, Ka'anapali,
Absolutely.
Black Rock
To me would be
ceremony. Easy to snorkel right here around the edge of the rocks. Plenty of people. It's safe.
Lots of fish.
Plenty of fish and turtles.
Plenty of fish in the sea.
And the sandy bottom.
Hang on one second. I got the leather olukais on, and I could not get them wet. Cannot. Okay,
So
there we go.
You only want to get the sponge olukais wet.
And right behind us there we got a beautiful sunset cruise. It's been a while since I've done a Maui fix, and I'm telling you what, the only reason for that is just been busy working, just grinding.
Let me get you back on track with the Maui fix, you guys. So we're talking about snorkeling, Ka'anapali Beach, the sound of the ocean.
That's number 1.
The Beach Boy cabana, the sound of the light strings on the guitar or the uke, and some tropical vibes. Then we're looking at maybe malas at the boat launch where the old dock fell down into the water, and it's like a marine sanctuary.
Yes.
Surface, middle, and bottom. Sharks lay on the bottom asleep, a family of harmless white tips.
Well, they're not going to go now,
turtles.
Daniel, now you told them that.
Oh,
Hey.
but they're asleep on the bottom. You just look at them asleep down the bottom.
You know what the ultimate test is to know if there's sharks in the water? You can actually do this, and it works.
Oh, yeah.
It's 100% accurate, right?
Yeah, no, I heard about it. You go down to the water's edge,
Right.
You stir your finger in the water,
Right, and then
you
what?
taste it.
And then what?
Well, if it tastes salty, there's a shark in it.
It's 100% guaranteed
Unless
to
you're in
work.
the Dead Sea or the Great Salt Lakes.
Okay, so number
But,
1.
I would say Mala down there.
Number 2.
In Lahaina Town, Mala.
Okay.
It's they're all in competition, and it's easy access and safe. There's generally tourist boats go out there, but you can just swim straight out. A little bit more reef to enter the water there, but you can go through the boat launch and around off the jetty and time it.
Okay,
And it's
so Mala's in Lahaina Town.
Easy access,
For
plenty
those of
of
you who don't know.
turtles, and there's fish on the bottom. There's little caves if you can hold your breath and swim down. A friend of mine swam down with me there. She actually swam down, held her breath, went down 25 feet, and touched the tail of a shark asleep on the bottom.
No way.
For fun. Yes. And I was really impressed.
Okay, what's number 3? What's number 3?
Oluwalu.
Oluwalu.
Easy from the shore, you catch it early. It's got a lot of the different types of reef structures and little fish, reef fish. It's easy to go around the coral heads and the little knobs of coral, and the color is brilliant there with the live reef. And you can get it shallow and go out even off the edge where it gets gradually deeper and feel the kind of vastness of the ocean. Sometimes see a manta ray out there and some interesting spotted eagle rays, turtles. And I've even seen a barracuda chasing the reef fish, scattering them in one direction across the reef. Really good experiences at these places that are easy to access on the west side of Maui.
Yes, sir. Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 bonus spots that I think are definitely on the list, in my humble opinion.
Oluwalu, Mala, Ka'anapali.
And the 2 bonus would be Honukiana Cove, because you can actually park.
God
well,
bless you.
You're not supposed to, but you can. Remember, they don't really enforce anything on Maui, so if it says no parking, to me that means
Okay,
they've been
Eric,
saving a spot for you.
what's the colloquial term for this Honukalani? What did you call that? What do we call it when we go there? How do we know how to get there? Because that name is hard for me to try to even-
Honukiana Cove?
Yeah.
You know where that is, right?
Well, I probably know it by the colloquial name.
Well, it's Little Makaha. surf
Little
break.
Max.
Little
Okay.
Max,
All
yes.
right, yeah.
And it's right next to Napili Point.
Napili Point.
All right, and then the
okay.
next one would be Honolulu Bay. Obviously not on a day in the winter when it's breaking, but you got this beautiful little jungle walk at the base of the
Oh yeah.
Right?
Jungle Walk, Marine Preserve,
loads of
forest
fish.
area, sort of little tucked in little rainforest, roosters, and access to the water's edge in a marine preserve where fishing is not allowed inside from Honolulu Bay's the cave point straight across there, so the fish feel safe.
Yeah.
I wonder, last time we were up
Shit,
there, I remember
but-
there was a boat that was beached up there. I
Yeah,
wonder if
they just
that
got it
on.
out a little while ago. Hey, as the sun is getting ready to set, I didn't want to
Maui
miss out
fix.
on your little Maui fix. It's just getting ready to tuck in behind the clouds. There we
Wow,
go.
you feel that water going over your feet, Eric?
I do, man.
Little lap of the shore.
Oh yeah. A little salt in the air. I can smell some macadamia encrusted mahi or some sesame infused ahi, or maybe even a Maui brewing smell of amber ale coming down
Just
to the
a
beach.
hint of sunblock.
You right? The hint of sunblock
Oh,
is
yeah.
key.
Maybe surf wax, you know, that little stoke. Oh wow, hallelujah.
So, what's the number one, since we're on this sort of the topic,
I just gotta take this in.
what was your favorite beach when you,
Oh.
when, over the years? 'Cause you lived on, you've lived on Maui contiguously for what? Well, not contiguously. I know you had a little break there for a while, but
Yeah, when I got blind, I got kind of stuck. Things happened. Favorite beach? It's kind of hard, but kind of easy because Fleming's. Fleming's is all around.
it's got it
all
all.
around. You know, it's not the best for surfing, but it has some great surf on certain swells. It has body surfing, swimming, snorkeling, fishing, rocks, sand, trees, barbecues, sun, shade, bathhouses, lifeguards, wedding receptions, church. What else?
Smash burgers.
It's like,
They got the best smash burgers,
you
man.
know,
Seriously.
you can do whatever that you want. You can play your own like frisbee game. There's the grass. It's just an all-around type of beach. Whew, Fleming. Fleming's pretty easy because it's just so versatile there. And you got Dragon's Teeth on one side for cliff views and vistas. The view of Honolulu Bay up to the north that you can see from Fleming.
And you have a nice little walk you can do on Dragon's Teeth. Have you ever done
Yeah.
the little prayer meditation maze circle thing? You ever done that?
I don't recall that, but I mean, sand castles, sand turtles, sand octopus on the beach there at Fleming's Beach. You can, you know, get away with a bonfire at night occasionally.
I see the kids down there a lot taking
You
their
know, it is
stuff.
sort of like looked at by security, which is kind of just safety. If you know a little bits of ins and outs, there is one fruit tree somewhere around there. I'm not going to give it all away, but Fleming's has my heart in some ways.
All right, all right. And what about the best wave on Maui? Oh, that's
well.
a deep topic right there. Oh.
McDonald's. You can tell because it's like you get pictures of the people surfing the best wave and then it says at McDonald's. Right? It must be where it is.
It's got to be. Okay, we're not going to talk about surf spots then. All right, okay.
It's a secret spot.
It's the secret
up
spot.
at the bay.
Yes,
Depends on
sir.
if it's north or south swell too, and
So-
wherever it is that you feel most at home.
So Daniel, a lot of people watching this video are going to be thinking like, what's it like to be on Maui right now? Do I want to come back there on vacation? You know, what would you say is, what are you sensing the vibe? I know you're pretty spiritually connected and you can really feel, things, and because you, since you lost your eyesight, I think you have other senses are a little more tuned in. What are you sensing and feeling on the island at the moment?
Listen, everyone, we understand that it's in a restabilization time for Maui, but we would like people to feel invited and be sensitive to those that might have a little bit of nervousness about things they're still recovering, but it's a little different kind of vibe, but we're all regaining a little bit and acclimating and adjusting still. But really, this is a beautiful place to be. If you feel the way it is right now, I'd say that it's still a little bit sensitive, the overall consensus, but people are moving on and looking up, and we're still here. And nature doesn't know the difference really. It's just continuing.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
So overall, you would encourage people to make their plans and come and support. Would you say they should stay on the west side, or would you say what's
get
your
here in any capacity and follow your gut feeling. Try to experience a few of the islands so that you can know, but have a little bit of grace for Maui, knowing that there is a little bit of a shortness to what it is the experience could be, especially if you're going to come in May. The whales are saying bye-bye.
back to
For
Alaska?
now, there's a little bit of a lull here by the moment, and it is a little bit breezy and windy here on occasion, but you can find a little microcosm all around. It's a beautiful thing about Maui. It's a little bit of all the islands combined.
Just move around,
And
you'll
you go
find the
half a
perfect
mile
spot.
in one direction, and it can be a consistent, fairly consistent subclimate, and it's hard to know without spending more than just a week here to discover what place really resonates. But you got different colored sand beaches, stone and pebble beaches, between olivine and little the kinds of glass, the sea glass that breaks up in the rocks, and things to discover, some shells.
So if money was no object, right? Literally.
Oh, you'd stay at the Cliff House up at the
where would you stay?
Cliff House Montage and go to the
Period.
spa, get down to the point off of Merriman's, walk the
Yeah.
bird sanctuary walk, hit vistas from the Cliff House and jump from the cliff right there, and make your way down to the snorkel spots over here.
So if money was an object, would you just go couch surf at Daniel's?
Something like that. I would do couch surfing and rent a car because there are things that are spaced out here to experience.
So tell them about your couch surfing
transportation.
options that you've recently presented to the planet. And how's that going?
Well, to sort of hack into a little bit of lack in my life and to expose me to some interaction and some experience, I've opened up couch surfing.
And that's a website, right?
Yes, it's a couch surfing website kind of
Is it
application.
couchsurfing.com
For
or
people
what?
that generally, I believe so, and an app you can get on your mobile. And you visit with those, you can get your profile vetted there and share your space, whatever capacity it is, just make pictures and describe it.
So
and
you're
invite people
sharing
that
your
travel.
space essentially, right? So people can
Sure.
come stay with you for free, right?
They can request.
It's
and
a literal couch surf. It's like
that
free.
sort of thing. And I open up whatever's comfortable, the area, and share a little, we break bread, a little bread, salt, and some filtered room temperature water, a little bit of music and story exchange.
And you have the best sourdough starter on the planet, I think. You share a little
At this point, it could very well
Could
be
be,
true.
yeah.
That may not be an exaggeration, although we have been known to embellish.
And thank you for sharing the starter, bro. We're eating the
Absolutely.
best bread I think we've ever had in our life. I'm even putting it in the banana bread. Terralani.
Hey.
The Terralani's coming in right in front of us, bro.
Thanks
Practically.
everybody for joining us on the Maui Fix. Much love to the HawaiiRealEstate.org,
TeamWestMaui.com.
TeamWestMaui.com.
And don't forget to support blind helpdaniel.org.
Maui,
Super
Wyoming,
easy.
Dan,
Helpdaniel.org. And just a huge shout out to everyone
Lynn
that
Oaks.
has helped Daniel. So many of you
Hey everyone.
have helped. And here we go. Here comes the
Still
Terralani.
here.
Oh, she's coming in. These are the ones they're trying to ban. Can you believe it?
I have some thank you cards that need sent out. I need just a little bit of help with this, and they're going to be on the way.
There goes the Terralani. And right behind it, the Whaler. And right behind it,
Can I
Kaanapali Beach
show this,
Hotel.
Eric?
And
Look at
the
this, everyone.
Maui Brewing. Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. What you got?
Nope. Okay. Well, so my brother has styled me out with this bracelet that he made with a bunch of the little different rings of metal, and he turned it into this bracelet. I'm super excited about it.
Wow.
Really interesting. It kind of it's like a little fidget spinner too, because you can kind of roll the rings around, and they kind of move. It feels cool. Really special bracelet. My brother handmade this from little pieces of metal that he bent around into circles.
Wow, that's cool.
And it makes me feel really appreciated and cool. Really neat. I don't know how he did it, but
Yeah, that's really sharp looking
little
too.
rings he assembled together all in order, and he even made the little clasp and all that. I just wanted to share how cool that is right there.
Shout out. And if you guys that don't know this, Daniel actually has a identical twin brother.
Oh yeah, it's my identical twin brother.
Identical
he
twin.
made this one.
Little known facts about Daniel. So bro, overall man, how are you doing? Your FEMA house got extended, but we don't know how much longer, right? It's a little.
I got a call
it's
telling
a
me
little
that I gotta
tentative,
move
right?
out in June.
No way. Are you serious?
Yesterday.
No
But I
way.
think they might be mixed up, but we're playing it by ear. I have a few advocates trying to help preserve my place because of the health care and things that are just getting a little bit more acclimated for me to pursue my health care, my home aid service, my caregiver that's close by, and how it would throw things off more for me than a normal person. But there's a big adjustment with everybody in the whole FEMA program.
Yeah.
They're trying to renegotiate the lease even too, which I don't think I'm willing to just roll over and say that, because they gave a lease and they should stick with that.
Yeah. Well, I just talked to somebody that got one of those apartments on the bypass, the new ones that they built, you know, when you're coming down the bypass.
Sure.
And she has a 2-bedroom, and she's paying, guess how much she's paying?
$300.
$200. Beautiful, brand new 2-bedroom with huge ocean views right there in Lahaina. So my question to you, Daniel, is you, in my opinion, should be at the front of that line, not at the back of that line. So how do we get you to the west side, and what can the folks watching this video do to help?
Well, I think just sharing this Maui fix with us and enjoying the sound of the ocean and appreciating the sunset, and just give a thumbs up and a shaka and a prayer in the comments, and lift someone up. I'm not sure exactly how to get in front of the line of other people. I'm just doing what I can with applying for longer term stable housing and giving up a lot of gratitude for what's got me this far and how we still are, and our network that continues to provide, so where we can stand right here right now. There's water, warm water lapping up on my feet in a place, and I get to stand here with you, and you ushered me over here for this experience here right now.
Is there anything you need that if somebody wants to send you something or whatever? I know we got a P.O. box for you. Is there anything that you need, bro?
Well, what I'm attempting to do, I'm attempting to network with those right next to me. This 3D printing idea was somebody I bumped into. I'm attempting to work out business models to bring aloha to other people around and support either disabled people and or some Lahaina survivors and thrivers and people with the experience that they're attempting to recover. But as far as what my real needs are, you know, you keep making that sourdough bread, it's kind of hard to need anything else.
It's hard to give stuff to Daniel. He's so humble.
You're becoming a real chef. We're talking about, we're going to be, instead of carnivores, we're going to be carbivores.
That's right, man. We're throwing down some real einkorn made by Jovial, not whole wheat, but there is some whole wheat in there, but it's wheat flour from Italy, never been hybridized, has all the chromosomes, never had any glyphosate, and it is absolutely delicious. And when you sourdough it out, I'm telling you, 2 or 3 bites of that, and you can just feel the nutrition flowing. And there's no gluten in it either. It's pretty gluten-free.
Your learning curve is gone just, it's not even a curve, you're just going straight up.
Dude,
things you can even say, your vocabulary, your nuanced understanding is fantastic, Eric.
Well, hey man, we are just so thankful, Daniel, that you're on Maui. We're so thankful that God has brought you back and has kept you and will continue to keep you. And many people are praying for you, bro. I'm praying for you. Know that you're never alone. God's got you, we got you, and anything you need, I believe all your needs shall be supplied according to his riches in glory. And we thank you that you are fulfilling your mission that God has for your life. It's all very mysterious, but I have a faith that says you are here for a purpose and you are walking in the light and you're walking in God's plan, and you are truly one of the most miraculous people I've ever met in my life.
Thanks for saying that. I say it's a blessing to be less than I get credit for, because I'm so much more blessed than I really deserve. I get credit for so much more than I really earned. In fact, I'm the one that's in the back of the pack, kind of, you know, I feel like I'm there getting kind of tugged along, and people are keeping me in the game. I'm blessed in that regard. I'm gonna figure out how to contribute back.
Well, right now you
Try to fit
you
in.
can contribute back by explaining to the people listening what is possibly one of the best restaurants on Maui that we recently discovered together.
Oh.
Let's talk about it just a
Well,
little
yeah,
bit.
it's one of those places that doesn't have an ocean view, so we joked around it, but it's actually true that they actually have to have good food.
They actually have to have good food because
Yeah.
it's not on the ocean without an ocean view. And was it just the most scrumptious meal from beginning to end that you've almost ever had in your life?
It was just on the caliber of the best it can be, and I mean, I was like, this is the caliber of Lahaina grill style. The
Yep.
food was exquisite. We did a variety of what they tried there on the menu, which is a variation. It's not in just one lane. They're doing several things from between burgers and bangers and mash
So what's
to
the big
the
reveal?
high-end fresh fish.
What's it called?
Oh, it's the Makawao Public House,
Yes,
which used to be the Makawao Steakhouse,
Makawao
which used
Steakhouse.
to be, I think, the Chart House a long, long, long time ago.
So the public house, and so it's kind of like a little bit of a pub type setting, and it's technically, I think I don't know if it's a steakhouse, but they do have a wonderful steak. But my favorite, I don't know, there's a lot of favorites, but man, everything we ordered was good. But the poo-poo, the appetizer, which was the ahi seared ahi in this, what is it? Some kind of
Beurre Blanc.
beurre blanc sauce.
Bring on the Beurre Blanc.
Oh my
and
gosh.
their bone marrow butter that comes with the steak, or you can request it on the side for your potatoes.
As they say in Pigeon,
They do
broke
burgers
the
broke the
mouth,
mouth.
bro. Oh my gosh, it was so
bruh,
good.
broke the
Just
mouth.
thinking about it right now, I'm literally watering, like I'm drooling. I had the steak, you had the bangers, Lisa had the mahi, and then the dessert was this Japanese fruit cheesecake that was like the best cheesecake, man. Oh my goodness. So
Strange how nicely that citrus paired with the smoothness of the cheesecake.
yeah. Oh, dude.
The little candy chocolate things it didn't need, but I felt like that was really well timed as far as the how they got it just the right kind of texture for a cheesecake.
Yeah.
Where it would have been great, the very middle scoop was that kind of just the difference between rich and light. It was for the palate. I don't know. Everything there, every last bite was exquisite.
We gotta stop talking about it, dude, because my stomach is
earned it.
growling.
They know what they're doing. They
Yeah.
earned it.
Someone
They're
in
really
that
good.
kitchen knows how to cook. That's for sure.
Yeah, the
Like-
Makawao, what used to be Makawao Steakhouse, right there in Makawao town.
Right at the very end of
country.
the main street, down towards the elementary school.
That's the
so-
11th reason you would ever leave the west side.
Right. Well, medical emergency.
Yeah, medical emergency.
Go see Daniel Makawao and stay on his
Inter-Island
couch.
travel, EL Valley.
Couchsurfing.com.
Costco, Whole Foods, Walmart, Down to Earth.
Mana Foods
airport.
and the coconut yogurt
Mana Foods, maybe Road to Hana.
and the goat yogurt,
Goat yogurt, goat kefir.
goat ice cream. Oh, dude. Well, hey,
You
Daniel.
guys hear that?
Yes, sir. Oh, and I just got wet. So, guys, what do you think? Good Maui fix? Are you guys fixed up? Did you guys enjoy a little monologue from Daniel?
Look me up, Daniel Bennett Maui on Facebook. Say hello, I'll find the message.
Where do they find you on Instagram? You know that one?
Well, it's hard for me to use that, but
Okay.
double rainbow with no vowels. DBLRNBW.
And your Facebook is?
Daniel Bennett Maui.
And your couch surfing is?
Well, I think that's just my name on Couchsurfing.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Makawao. Search me on Makawao.
And then if they want to help, we have helpdaniel.org. And we're still trying to reach our goal because if FEMA gives them the boot in June, which
I
it
need
sounds
a
like
house, that's
it
all.
might happen, we need to find some land. We got an RV we can put on there, rent some land, or get them on the west side, which is the best side. If anyone knows of anyone that has an ohana or a condo or something that they want to help with.
Ooh, a kitchen and a cot. That's what I need.
Kitchen and a
with
cot.
a cot, and then that's fine.
Preferably something close to the ocean.
I'll take the kitchen. You can have the rest.
Kauai would be nice. So if anybody out there knows anybody that can help, we got some housing requirements coming up for Daniel. Let's go. We know the most aloha infused audience always comes through, right? Always. They've never let us down. Not one time. And yes, Daniel is a fire survivor. He was supposed to be on Front Street right now. And if you don't know his story, it's quite something. But guess what?
You know, guess what? Underneath all these clothes,
Superman.
totally naked. Cross my heart, kiss my elbow.
Six pack, man. This guy's like, you're like a Ninja Turtle or something. You're in great shape. You're looking good. I know you're exercising every day, so nice job. And we got to get you back in that ice bath.
You got to resist that gravity, everybody. With another Maui fix and a little splash in the ocean. Let me know when you come by, and I'd love to join you if you're ushering me down safely to the water side for early morning or late afternoon. We'll go to the waterfall, give you the blind guy tour.
Hold that for 1 second, Daniel. These are the my slippers. Then we're
All
gonna do a
right.
quick little send off. My gimbal stopped working, so too much power. All right, guys, much aloha. Thank you so much for checking out the Maui Fix. In the comments, please let us know, what are your favorite snorkel spots? We covered snorkel spots, we covered surf spots, but you wouldn't tell us anything because you're a good secret keeper. Best restaurant, we just threw it down, which was the Makawao Public House. And then what was the other best thing we did? Oh yeah, best resort to stay, Montage. And then best beaches.
Oh, Cliff House Montage,
Cliff
if
House.
can, if
So-
money's no object.
I don't know about you, but I love reading other viewers' comments. So let us know what's your vote. What do you recommend? And please help Daniel.org. He's a wonderful man. And if you ever need a place to stay on Maui, he's got a couch. He's ready for you. Couchsurfing.com. Free of charge. I mean, dude, it's like, that's unbelievable. Well, until June, until FEMA kicks him out. And then we'll find another spot because you're going to help us. I can feel it. Someone out there is like, oh, I got the perfect place for Daniel. I know it's coming. So we thank you ahead of time. All right, guys, until next time, Eric West and Blind Daniel and Maui Dan. No more Jack Frost on the windshield. So, and I'm so sad to hear you're not coming, Maui Dan, but I know you'll be back soon, before too long. All right, guys, until next time, Eric West out. Thank you so much for watching. Woo! Yes, sir. Where's the button? Where's the button? All right, last shot, last shot. Beautiful.
Aloha.
Aloha. That's a good note to end it on.
Got to bring